Happy birthday to us. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to us. What are we celebrating
Yeah,
today, Eric?
it's our birthday, dude. It's
Hey.
exactly 2 years of stinking fresh with your co-hosts Ty and Eric.
Thank you for tuning in today to our special birthday episode, Breadheads. We've turned two, Eric. We're sophomores. If
Do
you were
you
gonna,
believe it?
if you were getting higher education in thinking fresh, you would have a diploma by now. Isn't that
Wow. I
crazy?
mean, that's literally what we've provided these breadheads, 2 straight years. It's actually more than 2 years if you think about it, because like you get a summer break when you go to school, but we deliver, steaming hot meatballs all year long.
If any of the breadheads can DM us a screenshot of their Spotify or Apple Music play history, show us they played back every episode, I will personally prepare for you a certificate of a diploma certificate, Think Fresh University.
I will second this. If
Mm-hmm.
you send us your um hmm, is there a play history on Spotify? I don't use that cursed app.
Yeah, there's a play history. I mean, I'm sure it's in the settings.
Okay, well, send us some screenshot of you indulging in our pod. Just show us you're listening to any of our episodes. And and if you send a screenshot, we will personally create a certificate with your username on the certificate
Hell yeah.
and the date, which is technically tomorrow. So yeah,
It'll
please do
be
that. That'd be
it'll
hilarious.
be very official looking, Eric. I can't wait to just revisit some of my Photoshop skills, hop in the Adobe Creative Suite. I'll leave a little line under CEO for me to sign and a little line under president for you to sign.
Hmm. Executive board member.
Mm-hmm.
That's great, Ty. Wow, 2 fucking years. Can you believe
Two
this?
fucking
Exactly two
years,
years
dude.
ago, we thought we were descending into darkness, which we
Uh-huh.
more or less did.
No, I
Um,
found the light. I found the light, Eric, the little toaster oven light. And it was this
mhm.
recording booth.
Yeah, I saw a little blinking red light in the distance, and I thought, is that a Subway toaster just about to burst? And as I made my way towards it, I just saw an iPhone 13 Pro Max with Anchor going, and I put my headphones in, and I just heard Ty on the other line saying, "Dad, you there?"
Yeah, shout out to Anshore, the free app for making podcasts.
If you want to waste 2 years of your life, much like we did, then you can do so for free at Anchor.fm, guys. That's incredible. That's
Holy shit.
incredible.
It's 2 years we're not getting back, Eric.
That's 2 hours a week approximately for 2 years, buddy. That's 104 weeks times
That's
two,
a
208 hours spent, deliberating. The jury was out on what the best sandwich was, and I think we both know now that there is no such thing at Subway.
mm-hmm. Because every sandwich is original.
It's original, it's one of one, and they're not good. So there can't be a best. It's just simply impossible.
Mm-hmm. We'll never find it. There's too many combos. It may be out there, Eric, but not in our lifetime.
We need to find like an AI generator that will like put together different sandwich combinations and like systematically like find the best one somehow. We got to figure that out.
Yeah. Maybe we need to hire like like a back end intern.
Yes,
So somebody that
exactly.
can write us some scripts, both
Hmm.
for speaking points on the pod and coding script. I could use both at this point.
Yeah, and meme generation, that would be good
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yeah.
Um, in the fiscal budget for 2023, so we are looking good in terms of hiring, in terms of headcount on this podcast.
Yeah, we're moving into a new quarter. Sites are set on growth. We've got high expectations. The shareholders are much anticipating our reports at the end of the quarter.
Dude, I love a good summer remuneration. They hit different.
Mm-hmm. I think we need to we do business a little bit differently at Think Fresh Enterprise. Instead of quarterly business reviews, we do them in halves. We have first 6 inches or 6 months, I should say, of the year. We conclude
Mm-hmm.
that with a big selly. Then we follow through with
Mm-hmm.
the next 6, and after that, we have a stomach ache.
Exactly. It's always a nice stomach ache waiting for us at the end of every 12, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
months or inches.
Damn, the Mayans got something right when they came up with the 12-inch sandwich.
I know. Fuck the lunar sandwich. Like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's got 12-month calendar, you know?
Yeah, dude. They're eating sunwitches, but I'm a moonwitch, man.
He's take
I'm
take
I'm
this
all
ass to the
lunar.
moon.
Hell
Sheesh.
yeah, dude. To the moon for my lunar witch.
Oh, Ty,
Uh,
I gotta say, we glowed up our our recording boots. Like both of us have our guns out, and I gotta say, it's finally a nice week here in beautiful BC, and the energy's thrown off because I'm looking at Ty's like huge arms on the Zoom, and holy shit! Don't flex too hard, buddy. Or else your sleeve tats are gonna pop right off.
yeah, baby. Once it passes 20 degrees outside, that's Celsius for all you American listeners. The sleeves get rolled up and the puppies are out, but I see your puppies are out too. I don't appreciate you looking at me like I'm just a deli meat, Eric. I'm more than that. But I do appreciate complo from my co-host.
You're not just a deli meat, Ty. You're a oven roasted chicken.
I'm tender and
hmm
white
hmm Speaking
and
of
saucy.
tender and white chicken, Ty, I want to talk to you a little bit about this news story I found. I don't want to derail the podcast already, but I heard just online that I don't have the article or anything, so bear with me. But I heard online that there was a man um, in Florida, I believe, who was attacked from a cock. This man was attacked by a cock, okay? And turns out it was his neighbor's rooster.
Mm,
Had just like running towards him and was like getting real puffy and big and was like about to do some damage perhaps. And
damn.
from what I understood, this man swung at the cock and did like a backhand and like knocked the cock out and killed it.
What?
And now
Wow.
this guy one punched the cock. He one stroked the cock, okay? And now he is
Single
facing.
stroke. Dude,
So
this is
now
what
he's
happens when you beat your cock.
yeah, this is what happens when you see a cock and you give it a nice beat down.
Yeah.
But turns out he's being fined now by the I don't know what organization it is, but there is a law where you can't like kill chickens or something in Florida, or maybe it's just in the U.S. So,
This,
what do you
this,
think about this, Ty? Like, is it self-defense? Can you like if a big cock comes swinging at you, like what do you do? Do you just take it to the face, or do you beat it down?
well, if you don't want PETA knocking at your door, then I'd say it's probably in your best interest to take down the cock next door. It's always the cock next door, of course.
Oh
uh,
shit.
I would use my feet more than my hands. My hands are there's only 2 things I need to be successful, Eric. It's my hands and my voice. And without that, I have nothing. So
Mm-hmm.
I would lean in with the feet.
Mm-hmm. It's a
A
good
foot
call. Probably like
long
a
chicken breast kick.
God damn it. 10 toes straight to the chicken's breast. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. I think you have to, play it smart. I don't think you can let this cock take advantage of you. No one wants an unwanted cock. So,
No.
yeah, I'm on your side. And what's interesting though is this is also cock trespassing, Ty.
Yeah, it's definitely unwanted cock action.
Oh.
Like, I'm surprised. So, like, you have to be the cock blocker to yourself in that situation. There's no one else to block you from that
hmm
unwanted advancement.
But they're gonna call it an advanced end, and I think that's like a stretch. Like like me advanced in terms of like the best at like systematically dying.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. Or like
Oh,
allowing themselves to systematically die. The chicken engine, the chicken industrial engine is pretty wild. Would you,
which
Eric?
makes
Would
you
you? Oh,
go
go
ahead.
for it. I was gonna ask you, throw you the question back at you. Uh, I don't want to ruffle PETA's feathers, but would you beat the meat if it came for you? If it came for your neck, your gobbly wobbly neck?
No question. I'm no stranger to taking down a cock or two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like if a cock were to come at me and like me just knowing full well how like delicious it tastes,
Mm-hmm.
there's no chance that I would let this cock have its way with me. I would first grab it by its head
Mm-hmm.
and probably swing it around and killing it, and then I would immediately devour it probably. So
Nice. He
yeah, I
uses
think
every
that's the
part of the
only
animal.
option. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What you described as a pretty good rooster mitigation strategy. Have this ever happen to any of our listeners? Just do as Eric suggests.
Hmm. Yeah, any of our Floridians, um, just post up with the AK in the back and just
Mm-hmm.
open fire because you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck
We know
PETA.
you're
They don't need
packing.
it to know. Yeah, they don't need to know. Just take it down and don't post about it. But
Mm-hmm.
it kind of exposes a bit of hypocrisy. Like I think the government's just mad that this chicken was not a cog in their system. In fact,
Mm.
they let the cock get away. It was the cock that got away, and
Right.
they're mad that they don't get the profit off the killing of this animal. So think about all the chickens that die every day, man, and
I
they
know.
can't spare one just for a man's life. What's up with
It
that?
is truly a hypocrisy. I don't really get it, dude. It makes me think that like there's a larger conspiracy happening here. Like, is this a message to other chickens to stay in your coop?
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Wow, what a poignant question that I just like don't really have the answer for.
No,
It's
because I
entirely possible.
it makes me think that the chickens know more than we're giving them, letting them on to letting mainstream media believe.
Hmm. Exactly.
Fascinating, Eric. Just fascinating.
Fascinating.
Ooh, sorry, I'm recording on my
Ooh.
patio today. I was feeling a little cooped up myself with this hot weather. So what you're hearing are it's the local traffic, a motorcycle followed by a rusty old Jeep.
Oh, nice. I thought it sounded like a lawnmower. Can you confirm that there's no impending danger of a lawnmower affecting the rest of this podcast?
In previous episodes, that has been a risk, but no, there's no lawnmowers in the yard, no cocks coming at me. I'm relaxed. I'm safe. I've checked in safely on Facebook.
Can confirm to my 8 friends that I'm alive and well.
Yeah, you can just find me on the Snap Map, safe and sound.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ty has once again updated his status, and he is indeed chasing the bag.
mm-hmm, that's a fact. I wanted to share a news report with you today, Eric. I don't know how I'm going to
Please,
top your cockadoodle do
dude, you
daily.
can't. It's impossible for you to top my cock.
uh, well, I'm sure this story that I'm about to share with you will have you clucking in your little Saint Laurent jeans. So bear with me
Mhm.
here.
I'm bricked
This
and
is
ready. Let's go.
Yeah, this is breaking news, Eric. An Australian woman, her name's Jessica Lee. She came on TikTok this week to share a traumatic experience she had involving a certain sandwich chain. Now, Jessica was on her way home from Singapore to her hometown of Perth, Australia. She had a stopover in Singapore, and while at the airport, she purchased a foot long Subway sandwich. I think it was a chicken sandwich, ironically
Okay.
enough. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of details from the news articles I've been reading on like what the makeup of vegetables and sauce was. And I think this is generally a problem with most Subway news articles. You don't get enough
Yeah.
information on the actual sandwich makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So Jessica, like all women, only ate 6 inches of the sandwich. Then she hops on the flight, right? Saves the other 6 inches for later. That's a big red
Okay.
flag.
Yeah.
Longtime listeners know better. Anyways, she rolls up to Australian customs. She did, as she said, I thought she did the little declaration ting, um, and it asked her about food. You bring in any food into our fine Australian country? And she thought it had to do with your carry-on or your luggage. So she didn't check the box and say that she's bringing chicken and she's bringing lettuce, but
Oh
she
my
was.
God.
And then the border patrol, the TSA, the Australian government, those twerps, they saw the Subway sandwich, and they got pretty mad. They went full on narc on her, and they said you should have ticked the chicken box. You should have ticked the lettuce box. If you're gonna bring a cock into our country, we want to hear about it. So you know what happened? They considered the Subway sandwich to be a biosecurity threat, and they
Oh my
fined
God.
this TikToker 2,500 Australian dollars. I don't know what that is in USD or Bitcoin, but it sounds like a lot.
So about 350.
It's about 350. Yeah, isn't that wild? So I think this thing just first of all further just solidifies the argument that Subway is a bio weapon, can be used for bioterrorism. But there's also a point of credibility here that both the chicken, like if she ticked the chicken box that she was bringing chicken in, and actually she never ticked the box, but then they still said it was chicken, which means it must actually be chicken in that sandwich. It almost verifies the claim that Subway makes real meat.
I mean, this is just planted propaganda, inserted into media by a big way. She never had a sandwich. They planted the 6 inch in her bag just so that she can get caught, just so that Subway once again comes out on top as
Mm-hmm.
um, the big cock in the room. They
Mm-hmm.
said, "Look, the cock's real. This 12-inch cock's real, baby, and you can't do anything about it."
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. So you think it's a make plant? You think this is all uh just a fabricated story to both to make Australia look bad and Subway look good?
Australia doesn't have to do anything to look bad, but but I think yeah, exactly, Ty. You heard me right. I think um, this has the big ways, stinky fingers all over it. Um, it's almost certain that they did this for good PR because they actually just were busted for having not real tuna. I can't say fake tuna because I don't know what it is, but it's not real tuna. That's what we know for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I could see them doing this. Like they say, you know what? Fuck the tuna. Let's just make sure the chicken's real. Let's make sure
Yeah,
people
dude.
think the chicken's real, and then we're good.
Yeah, it's smoke and mirrors here. They're just trying to change what we're focused on.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Keep them
decoy.
guessing.
It's a meat koi.
Meat poison. Wow. Smoking
Wow.
meats.
Smoking meats. Holy shit.
Shit.
Um,
Yeah. You are right though, Eric, that Subway they have emerged the hero hoagie of this story, and I'll tell you why. When Subway found about this TSA travesty, they came through for our little TikToker friend, and they sent her a package, which she did an unboxing for online, which contained a 2,664 Australian dollar Subway gift card, the exact cost of the fine. So they essentially paid back the fine in the form of more footlongs,
what the
along with
fuck?
Yeah, and it came with a card and a box of Subway merch. So she got hats, scrunchie, socks, playing cards, a whole new Subway themed fit. And inside the
TSA is
note,
behind this, or Subway did this?
this is, dude, I don't fucking know anymore, but Subway, in a rare instance, Subway makes a positive PR move after a travesty like this.
Hmm.
The card is
Wow.
really funny. It said it said if there is a lesson to be learnt from all of this, it's to always finish a foot long in one sitting.
Wow.
We wanted to send one of our biggest fans a little thank you for eating fresh. We're sure it will cover all your chicken and lettuce needs. Damn.
Wow. Dude, Big Way flexing their big cock in this woman's face. That's crazy. This
Big
only
cock, big lettuce
confirms,
bag.
you're right. This only confirms the theory that this is all fake news because like think about their marketing budget for the year and like $2,000, like even like if she even if it covered the actual ticket, that's like 5K, right? 5K for a viral sensation is a bargain, bro. Like I would pay that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, dude, me too. Like
Like
even it doesn't 5K doesn't go where like as far as it used to. You can't even get like vintage RAF for 5K anymore, you know? Like
I don't know, what
can't
does this
even
world
cop a
come to?
car. I can't get a used car for 5K.
Dude, I can't even get my RAF Riot Bomber jacket for under 35K. That's insane. What does this
Hmm.
stupid inflated world come to? Um, but you know what? This is like working out really well for Subway. Like it's almost like too good. Um, I'm thinking about like when like the NBA banned like a certain like colorway of Michael Jordan's shoes.
Hmm.
I don't remember which Jordan it was, but they banned one of the colors, right? So that just made it explode in popularity. And if their chicken sub is banned from entering Australia, like an
Hmm.
entire country is saying like you can't bring this sandwich in here, then that's like gonna make everyone go crazy and want to
Oh,
buy that sandwich.
yeah, dude. You want the limited edition chicken?
Hmm.
Like, I don't know that it's the same thing with food, dude, but I like the sentiment.
But banned, yo, let me get the recalled, the recalled tuna, please.
Yeah. Can I please get a cursed tomato, a
No.
recalled spinach? Yeah, it's not the same for food, but I love the sentiment.
Oh man. I think it is the same guy. Don't you want to try this chicken sandwich now?
I do. I want to know why it's a bio threat.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it was a bio threat to her like liver. Um,
Hmm.
but what does Australia know that we don't know, you know?
Yeah, for Big Gov to get their greasy, saucy fingers in a small news story like this tells me that a foot long sandwich really is a weapon of mass digestion.
Absolutely. You know, speaking of weapons of mass digestion, Subway was just in court for the tuna, which I kind of alluded to earlier. And
Hmm.
turns out they lost in court, Ty. It's not tuna.
Damn, I lost in court this weekend too, Eric, but I was on the tennis court. Tell me about Subway's big L.
Subway's big L was scary. Let me pull up the article really quick. Um, but it's not looking good for Big Way. Hang on, Ty.
Yeah, I bet it's not
Here we
looking good for
go.
Big Way. It hasn't been for years, Eric. 2 years of recording, and it's been going
Literally for the
downhill
last two years.
ever since
Yeah,
we got involved.
yeah. Literally since we got involved with Subway, they've been taking our ideas, or maybe intentionally like not listening to us. Like we
Hmm.
keep saying, don't change the menu, don't remove the stuff we like, and yet they continue to do that. So
As soon as I find a
I don't
new
know.
favorite
I
ingredient,
would
zap,
listen.
it's gone.
Yeah, I know. The falafel really was a sleeper. But check out this
Hmm.
article title. So Just can be sued for misleading customers with 100% tuna claims. So this tells me that Subway tuna is not 100% tuna, and therefore they can no longer make that claim. So they have to like change it and like do some wordsmithing to change it to be like made with real tuna or something like that. Like in order for it to be a truthful statement.
Right. So they're kind of, why don't they just call it plant-based meat? That's a pretty trendy descriptor.
God damn it! You just broke the internet tie because like you just read when it comes to fake meats or like fake ingredients. Like it can just be
hmm
like a dietary restriction version of that item.
It means nothing when you think about it. Basically means the thing you're eating is not what you think it is,
Yeah, exactly.
which is totally applies for the tuna. So how did they figure out, Eric, that the tuna isn't 100% tuna? Is this go back to the DNA test we spoke about in previous episodes?
Yeah, so it's based on this like test performed at the UCLA lab, where they analyzed as here 20 samples of tuna from 20 different Subway restaurants and found no detectable tuna DNA sequences
Holy
whatsoever.
shit. Dude, this is wild.
It's
Okay,
cause for
so
alarm.
what's it's crazy that they didn't find any tuna DNA because that means that like something in that meal is very good at imitating tuna. Because I would have guessed at least 10%.
I know, but it sounds like they don't like get any of it from the ocean. So what the fuck is it? Unless this is like a weird little like marketing ploy where they're like it's like some unknown fish, like a catfish meat, and they've like dyed it pink and called it tuna. It's like obviously it's like tastes like seafood or kind of tastes fishy. Something's
It does
fishy here,
taste
Ty.
fishy. Yeah, they could have just dyed a bunch of kelp or something.
Hmm.
Interesting. What I find really this it makes sense, but it still feels wrong that the scientists performing these tests on the tuna samples were marine biologists. Like, I don't think of that as the typical role and responsibilities on a marine biologist job description. I feel like it falls more into an FDA type role.
I
Like, I thought
mean,
you become a marine biologist because you want to study orcas and work at,
and work at
you
the
like
aquarium,
we work at the aquarium. Yeah,
dude. I can just totally see Subway like making that their like closing argument. It's like what marine biologists are supposed to do. It's like, shouldn't you be like serving like fucking veggie dogs at the aquarium or something? Like, why you
yeah,
guys like,
teaching a
why are you in my pussy?
yeah, go back and teach a camp of kids about jellyfish.
Yeah,
This is this is out of you. It'd be so easy to discredit. So why is it Subway taking that approach to try to discredit the scientists? That's what I would do. A slander campaign. If I was Big Way, there's some advice they can take.
yeah. Throw shots at the opposition. Just always be on offense. Take a page from
hmm
Nike's book. But
Yeah, Apex.
yeah, I don't know. I need to like find this on YouTube somewhere, like the entire trial, and just like
hmm
watch it because I was like really deep into the Johnny Depp versus Heard case, and I was like
hmm
following every like witness, every um cross examination, and I want to do the same thing with this. I want to cross examine the examination.
Yeah, dude, you could be an unofficial lawyer.
Absolutely.
You could become Kim's protege.
Mm-hmm. Me and Kim K defending random murderers together. That'd be pretty cool. Um,
Trial by fire. Uh,
yeah.
okay,
So
so what else is happening here? So yeah,
what's interesting about this is Big Way obviously is not happy with the result here,
no shit.
and so this sentence is like really confusing to me. Ty. At the end it says, um, this is a statement from Big Way. While we understand, well, obviously we understand the court is required to accept the plaintiff's claims as true at the pleadings stage of the case. The fact is, plaintiff's claims are not true. Subway tuna is tuna. We
Whew.
look forward to vindicating Subway once the court is able to consider the evidence, and we are very confident that judgment will be entered for Subway on each of the plaintiff's claims.
Holy shit, dude. That's a total vibe shift from the
Yeah.
message they put in that gift box.
Yeah, I know. Big way is when you get on their bad side, when you get on the on the untoasted side of Subway, they can get real aggressive. And
The bottom of
honestly,
the bun.
I'm a little bit turned on. I'm getting hungry from this sentence.
Yeah. And the only people that I know that use the term vindicating and judgment in the same sentence are like those crazy
Jesus.
preacher type dudes. Yeah, that's have the world is ending signs and hang out on the corners of piers,
Hmm. Yeah,
public
them.
plazas.
Yeah, them and the CEO. It's
Yeah,
big
that's CEO
CEO energy
energy.
right there. Yeah.
Like they should have checked themselves. They should have after they wrote this this response like just do a vibe check on it. Are we evil? Because they're using a lot of words of evil people.
These are a lot of evil words. Yeah. This is like a super villain, like going to court type of thing. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Like they're not innocent because they didn't. This isn't written like an innocent person. We are very confident that judgment will be entered for Subway on each of the plaintiff's claims. Judgment Day is
Hmm.
coming. Look out. Subway's
Yeah,
calling it.
yeah. I mean, the lawyer is named Mark C. Goodman. He even sounds like Better Call Saul type.
uh,
Basically, the closing argument was, it's tuna. Like, don't believe what the judge said. It's tuna, guys.
don't look up. It's tuna.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
If you close your nose and your eyes and just eat it, it's tuna, buddy.
It looks like brains. They're gonna brainwash you. Maybe that's the secret sauce here. The more tuna you eat, the more you believe the sauce that Subway's spewing.
Oh, they're spewing sauce, all right. Wow.
Hmm. So this and more great like the journalism at complex.com is really world class.
It really is. Complex is, going really deep on hard-hitting topics such as, you know, Jack Harlow interviews. There was another one I saw actually. Oh yeah, Kevin Gates opens up about his sex relationship with his cousin.
Oh hell
And
yeah,
it says,
Kevin.
"quote We still good friends."
Damn, good tuna will do that.
Dude, when the tuna's good, it's got you in a spin cycle. Let's just do a quick search for
You're gonna come back
Subway.
hit again.
Yeah.
Damn. No, they don't got anything relevant. The fifth article is from 2012. How to pick up a girl on the subway. Oh, that's not even
Oh
about our
no.
subway. That's a different podcast.
Of course it is, buddy.
That's called Commute Fresh. You can find it on Spotify, Anchor, and all the other Broke Boy platforms.
Hmm. So the only Subway related articles on Complex have to do with the tuna. Do they have a fish fetish?
Dude, I feel like we might have a fish fetish. We talk about this thing every time it enters the news.
Dude, 100%, man. I would never give up the dream.
Yeah, dude. I know you personally have a fish smell fetish.
Dude, I love food that smells like fish. What are you talking about?
Hmm. Hell
I love
yeah.
seafood. I see food
You
and I
see
eat it.
food? Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Synergy. Let's
Oh yeah.
stink fresh synergy.
Wow, 2 years of this bullshit. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's certainly growing tired. We'll have to work on a new a new concept here. Nah, I'm just
Certainly
joking
growing
with
tired.
you.
Wow.
Infinite combinations of sandwiches, infinite ways to talk about it. Looking forward to
Hmm.
another 2 years of thinking fresh with you, Eric. Building the brand, building this co-hosting relationship, building a culture and a movement around democratizing the creation of your own personal fast food experience. That's what we're here for.
Hmm. Fuck, man. Couldn't have said it better myself.
And hell, if we get free YSL along the way, that's cherry on top.
Free slime. Schlep.
Shit. All right, Queenie. Having said that, I think it's time for us to call her an epi.
Oh, damn.
My king and my
Well,
queen.
Ty, I'll see you in court, buddy, because something smells fishy here. And I ain't talking about the courtroom. I'm talking about the tennis courts, buddy.
Hell
You got
yeah.
something coming for you.
I need to reswing my racket before I step up to the stand. Someone's been
Yeah.
tampering with my evidence. It's
Mm-hmm. Well, I got some new tennis balls for you, and they're made of three kinds of meat.
oh shit. Yeah. No one's ever questioning the meatball, Eric. Everyone cares. Like that's the challenge with the Subway ingredients is they're being too specific. If they were just general with every type of meat, they wouldn't have these problems.
Mm-hmm. I know they could have just called it like the seafood. Like they do that with the other seafood option, and it's like no one's ever wondered what's in there.
No one's ever written a news article about the seafood medley.
No, no one's ever eaten it.
Good point.
So how can you write an article about it?
Wow, what a breakthrough. A last minute breakthrough.
Yeah, real buzzer beater at the end here. Stink fresh, everybody.
Stink fresh.
Bye.
Ciao.